Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reading from the R Just No Mail subreddit, so let's jump into it. The year was 2011, and I was in college. There were two girls in my dorm who were best friends. Let's call them Sarah and Ashley. Sarah had this idea that she was a natural caretaker, I guess. She wanted to have her own daycare one day. For Christmas break, her and Ashley decided they were going to do what they thought was the perfect babysitting business. They would call random numbers out of the phone book and pretend they were watching kids. When the person asked what they were doing, they would say things like, "Oh, I'm putting John down for a nap. He's been fussy all morning. How about you?" Then they would listen intently while the person talked about their kid. Sometimes the parents would even ask them for advice, which they would give. Most of the time, the people they called were confused but amused by the prank. One day, though, they called this number and a woman picked up. She didn't seem to understand what they were saying at first. Sarah, being the dumbest person I know, kept insisting that they were watching TV and that she should hang up because the kids were getting sleepy. Finally, the woman understood what they were doing and said, "Oh, you're the girls that have been calling all week, right? My daughter told me about you." Then she paused. "I just want to tell you that they're not your kids anymore. You can bring them back whenever you want." Yes. Sarah and Ashley got freaked out and hung up. They called back later and the woman answered, "Hello, hi, is everything okay? We just wanted to make sure that, we didn't say anything wrong or anything." The woman replied, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. You just made my daughter very happy when you called earlier. She was telling me how much she likes your voices and how nice it is to talk to real people instead of the automated system we have now." Sarah and Ashley apologized profusely and explained that they had no idea. Then the woman said, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's really funny. And if you ever need anything, just call any time." They thanked her and hung up, never to call again. For the next few weeks, Sarah and Ashley got a lot of strange calls from people asking for their kids. Some of the people were angry, but most of them took it pretty well and saw right through the prank. But the calls kept coming. Every single day they would get at least 5 calls from people looking for their kids. I heard them talking to one of the kids on the phone, and they said something along the lines of, "What did you tell them this time?" To which the kid replied, "I just told them that you were my mom and dad and that we were going to Disneyland." I swear to God, if these stupid frickin' kids have called and told these people that they were into their kids anymore. I honestly think that Sarah and Ashley would have continued to do this, and eventually some poor unsuspecting couple would have actually believed them. I hope you enjoyed that Just a Mail story. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to hear more stories like this, I read these every single day, so you're guaranteed to hear one every single day. Anyway, I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you in the next video.